My mother told me, son, I'm gonna find you a woman. Just be patient, and she'll appear. One of a kind and extremely rare. She'll be a lot like you, and a woman that's true. And she closed her eyes as she said, goodbye. My mother died peacefully, knowing I'd find you eventually. She'd be proud to see my arms around you. There's nothing like being in love, romancing under the stars above. There's nothing like holding hands, strolling along a beach of white sand. When I reach for your hand, chills run up and down my spine, making me know you're mine, oh mine. I wake up to hear your voice, I go to sleep to hold you tight. Heart melts when you say hello, kiss my lips and I lose control. There's nothing like being in love, romancing under the stars above. There's nothing like holding hands, strolling along a beach of white sand. Now you got me swimming in a pool of love, and you got me floating on a cloud above. Run your fingers through my wavy hair, making me feel strong as a grizzly bear. Nothing on earth I wouldn't do. So in love with you, how could I lose? There's nothing like being in love, romancing under the stars above. There's nothing like holding hands, strolling along a beach of white sand. There's nothing like being in love, romancing under the stars above. There's nothing like holding hands, strolling along a beach of white sand. I'm mother praying to God I'd find you one day. Now you're here, don't go away. Strolling along a beach of white sand. There's nothing like being in love.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Never gets old.
Afternoon. Happy Thursday, everyone. Wow, we're rolling right into Thirsty Thursday, and it is well needed. Neville, can we light Emily a little bit, please?
I'm a little too tan.
She's a little too tan. It's like when Freddie sits there. We may have to grab I don't know, we'll figure it out. Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to the Midday Show. It's been a bit of a bumpy morning. We had a great morning show.
Oh, yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Right?
Yeah.
And did you know, I can't even rehash it, but yes. My condoms are not all the same size, is all I can tell you. One size does not fit all. That was our morning show.
Yes, that was a lesson.
Takeaway. And then we started our 11 o'clock with Hello, Your Health is Calling, and 11:11, boom,
Yep.
the whole computer shuts down. Done, 11:11. So we
Yep.
decided, so Danny said, it must be something really important. And it was about detoxification. And then Tracy walked in the door, and we're like, maybe that's the sign, is we're not detoxing today. Great segue on that.
yeah.
But Danny hosted with me this morning. We threw Emily back in the chair
It's National
today.
Angel Day, so I felt like I belonged here on camera.
100%. 100%.
And I wouldn't miss espresso martinis for the world.
Well, that's what happened because our very good friend Tracy Latome, creator of Cocktail Concierge, is celebrating her 1-year anniversary. And, you know, no day is a complete party without Tracy. She says, well, what do you want? And I said, martinis for sure. And then you said espresso martini
Yes,
or dirty. We could go
martinis,
either
yeah.
way. And then I think Nate said he would do the espresso martini. So I thought, there you go. So espresso martini it is. Thursday at the cafe. So Tracy's going to be making that for us, and I'm excited. Sally had a sample, but Sally's got an entire bar set up next to her. She's got her water.
I was
she's got her
actually
coffee.
hiding some.
Sally, how is the espresso martini?
I just had a little. It was very good.
It's my
very
drink of
good.
choice.
Yeah, but we have to turn that light more towards Emily because I think I'm glowing. Please.
She's the angel today.
I know. I think it's the other one.
Illuminating.
I think that's exactly what it feels like. Sally, the ship is landing right here on this.
Yeah, we played the theme from Close
Actually,
Oh, much better. Thank you.
Just to let you know, it arrived 2 days ago.
The ship
It was-
arrived 2 days ago. And Tracy has to come when Sally's here. And we've got Christine Kiefer joining us. We're going to be talking about health insurance. And what's so exciting is that Christine can get a policy for pretty much everybody based on your needs and what you're looking for, pre-existing, not. If you're a solo entrepreneur, if you are
Freelancing.
a
Yes.
student, there's a policy, or if you are just coming off of COBRA and you're a couple, a married couple without group insurance. She's been working magic, and we wanted to bring her ideas to fruition. And then with Sue Kostik's joining us later on in the show, so we'll see what else rolls out. And we have to celebrate Michael's 40th birthday today.
Yeah,
So we're
happy
having
birthday.
a little bit of a party celebration
With
for
espresso
Michael
martinis.
and
Yes.
another martini. So I have to ask you, was the response after yesterday? You sort of gave a teaser.
Yeah. I did shake for a long time
You
after
were
talking
nervous.
about my true crime show that is starting on Tuesday. I was so excited, but I actually shared it with so many people. Everybody had great feedback. I am here waiting to hear back about more true crime cases that you want to hear, but I do have the next 3 Tuesdays lined up already, and I am so excited. So,
You know what really touched us about the story is this actually, you were almost kidnapped, almost
Yeah.
abducted
Yeah.
yourself. And nobody knew that. So you just really give a whole new perspective to why you want to do this.
and that was something that when I was rewatching the video, I personally could hear my voice shaking as I was telling the story. And then I felt, as I watched it, more empowered by sharing it. So it's something that I don't tell everybody, but when it comes to pertaining to why I want to do true crime, because a lot of people weren't as fortunate as I was to get out of that situation. And I want to tell the stories for all those victims and for all the families that are still suffering from those horrible actions.
So that was amazing. And I'm looking at Tracy, when you've got daughters, right, and they're walking around campus or they're living in the city alone, there's nothing more frightening than worrying about your daughter, what she's doing, and getting that phone call when you
Oh,
had to
yeah.
call your mom had to be
Oh
horrific.
my gosh, it was horrific. It was just the entire situation. I still remember being in my room before going to the police, and my friends, we were all just terrified because it doesn't just affect you. That is something that is going to be shown a lot in my show, is when there's something true crime related that happens to you, it's a ripple effect. It hurts your friends, it hurts your families, nobody feels safe. And that's why I said in the segment yesterday that it does hurt generations to come. So this feeling that I have of being scared, I'm definitely going to pass that down to my future children. No walking home from the library late at night, even if you are the only one that has a final the next day. Maybe study in your bedroom. Stay safe, because what I learned is even if you're well prepared, you have your taser on you, you can't.
You have to have it
Yeah,
on you.
yes.
We got to be careful. So here's my crazy story. I had my daughter when I was like 25. So I have her on my hip one day, and I'm in the driveway talking to my girlfriend at her house, and I had my mace on, or the pepper spray, on my key ring. So what do you do with the baby? Here, play with your keys, until she sprayed it in her mouth.
No way.
So here I am, 25, at my girlfriend's house in Texas, and my baby squeezes it in her mouth, and I was like, oh, what? I freaked
What
out.
happened?
So I called poison control, and we called everyone, and they said it is not lethal because of what it was.
Capsaicin extract, which is chili peppers.
Capsaicin extract is chili pepper, but not knowing that,
Oh,
right?
my
It doesn't kill
goodness.
anybody, but
And
certainly
she
not
hates
to
spicy food now.
Is this your first child?
It's my
too?
first child,
Oh,
right?
My goodness.
My husband's at work. He's like in his medical residency. I'm like, oh, you know, one of the things like, oh my God, who's on your shoulder? Who do you call? You call your mom, you call your dad. What do you? So I actually have to call poison control. So keep it locked if you're going
Yes.
to do that.
I have a
Keep it
golden
with you. So
retriever
you know what
that
happens?
does
So
that.
then it always would stay in my purse, which
Yes.
is absolutely no good if you can't access
It's
it.
where I learned my lesson is definitely if you have one of those little keychains that have the knife, they look like little kitty ears, walk with them in your knuckles so that you don't have to mess around. There's no
I don't know
fuss
if I
and
could
grabbing
do
it.
it. Tracy, could you?
What's
If
that?
someone was coming, or would your girls actually have something?
So we
in-
would say, I would always quote the movie from Taken.
Michael, turn the
Like,
light on.
someone will human traffic you, they'll take you, no, we're not doing that, make sure you stay together. There was always, and we always had a code word. So I can't tell you the code word, but my daughter even uses it to the day. She
Really?
had somebody following her. My daughter's 30 years old as of July, and she's at a bagel restaurant, and this guy was just creeping on her. And all of a sudden, she called me up and she said the code word. And I was like, do I need to call 911? She said, just stay on the phone with me.
Wow.
That's got to be so terrifying as a mother.
But how smart is that?
She got into the car and she was like, Mom, hi, yeah, I'm on my way. And she said the code word. I was like, what is going on? Haven't heard that since they were like 7 years old. Because every time you sent them to school, you sent it with it, the school. You sent it with the school.
And you've got 2 girls.
2.
It really brings in fight or flight, and I think a third response that we don't talk about a lot is being just stunned. You're scared still, and so they say these reactions. Mine was fight and flight, so I punched and I ran. But there's been other like moments in my life where I have froze from fear, and they don't talk about that enough. So I'm so glad that your daughter was able to call you and just not freeze, because that is one of the most dangerous things you can do in that situation.
How is your daughter?
She's great. She's in London. She went to go see Taylor Swift. They couldn't get tickets in the United States, so they started scouring, and they found something in London.
Wow.
And then yesterday they were potheads. She does not smoke marijuana, but she does like Harry Potter and read every single book. And they spent 7 hours at the theater yesterday, and she was just tickled. So she's living her best life. But she started here. She was
Isn't that
new
amazing?
girl.
She was new girl, and so Tracy is new mom because she's the mom of the new girl.
She left. I never stayed.
And you never left.
I never
and
left.
We keep,
I
and she
stayed.
keeps coming back for more. But Tracy has been such a great friend. Nicole was so awesome. You know, Freddie doesn't know anybody's name. So all of our new producers actually are still going by their full
It's
names
true.
in here this week because they haven't met Freddie. Except Tracy is, she's new mom in everyone's phone too.
Yep.
And you created Cocktail Concierge about a year ago, and it has taken off. Tell us about Cocktail Concierge.
It's been really exciting. It started off kind of so August was a whirlwind. Started the website, got some business cards made, started talking to some friends. They encouraged me to, because I would still do holiday parties. I've been bartending for, and I was encouraged, so I started Cocktail Concierge Co. and started doing birthday parties, shivas, baby sprinkles,
Shivas?
baby shivas,
You're making drinks at the Shiva?
making shiva drinks.
Wow. I should put that into my memorial plans.
Oh, good. Bubbles and Tracy Cocktail Concierge Co.
Here's some
is
extra
sending
money for
somebody,
it. Call Tracy, please.
but I want to be in charge of the bubbles.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just taken off. So it's been a whirlwind year. I've had repeat customers, and it's just been really exciting. So thank you for having me. And honestly, do you remember when we first started coming here, I was making you drinks and Freddie drinks, and you were like, Tracy's coming, we're going to have her on Friday, and we're going to have her bartend. And then it turned into Thirsty Thursdays. And
And
so,
now
yeah.
it turns into whenever we can get you out of your day job to come over. And
I'm tickled to be here, but thank you for having me.
And what happened is we had to leverage it with Sally. Sally was like my leveraging chip. Sally will be here Thursday and Friday. What day do you want to come? And that was kind of it because Tracy is one of your biggest
Huge
fans,
fan.
Sally.
You are.
I follow you.
I'm so happy I came today.
If I can't see it live, I watch it that night. I make sure I say my little comments. I'll try to text you while you're on.
I know, and I always thank you. I
Thank
put a
you.
little heart.
Thank you for all of your insight, honestly.
Thank you. That means a lot to me, Tracy, really.
And then we got Christine Kiefer. She's joining us talking health insurance. So a great show lined up for you today. But first, we got to kick off the day and have some drinks. So we're going to take a commercial break. Get Tracy all situated. You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Please like and subscribe our YouTube channel as well as Amp Media Productions, or come in live. Be part of our live studio audience and see what we're drinking or music's going on. More
Cheers to
come.
that.
Cheers to that. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
Looking for art to add to your collection? Well, look no further. Here at Amp Media Studios, we house tons of art, ranging from abstract paintings to realistic portraits. Come on in and find the art that fits your home. Any and all art is up for sale, so pick yours up today. Stop by at 2400 Northwest 2nd Avenue, Boca Raton, Florida 33431. See you there!
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Introducing Pure Light, the revolutionary air purification system integrated into a special LED light bulb. Pure Light eliminates pet odors, human odors, and even mold and smoke odors with just the flip of a light switch. Guaranteed for 5 years with a 100% money-back guarantee. Transform your home or office today. Visit pure-light.com and use code RUSS, R-U-S-S, for an exclusive 20% discount. Breathe cleaner, live happier with Pure Light. pure-light.com. Promo code RUSS, R-U-S-S.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we are back. It's 12:30, but if I had my broken clock, it would be 5 o'clock. We decided I should have kept the broken clock and just said it's 5 o'clock on that side of the room always, which means we can drink. And Tracy's in studio, so it's 5 o'clock on that side of the studio, which means it's happy hour.
Cue the Jimmy Buffett.
We've got Tracy Latome. She is a mobile mixologist of Cocktail Concierge Co. Joining us, a very good friend of the studios, a good friend of Laura Sanders, who hosts Making Money with Laura Sanders show, which is tonight. And that's actually how we met her. And a longtime friend of the studio. Her daughter was one of our first producers to come through our program, and Mom's Stick.
So exciting.
I'm
yes.
so excited to have you.
Thank you for having me.
The consensus was, let's do Espresso Martini.
Yes.
Why not?
So I called it the Brooklyn Buzz with the caffeine and Brooklyn Cafe. So
Very
I thought that was
clever.
ideally called. And so we're just going to start, and I'm going to make you 2 drinks right now. So I'm going to talk you guys through it. So
Okay.
I'm going to put 4 ounces of vodka.
1, 2.
Do you just count the seconds for your
Yes.
ounces? Okay.
And then I'm going to put a 1/2 ounce of Kahlua, but I'm going to put 1 ounce because we're going to make 2. And then when I got here, we made a little simple syrup. So we're just going to put a smidget of that. And I started with a little ice. I didn't want to bore you with that part. Made you a little ice ball. I don't know if you can see the fabulous
fast?
love there.
Wow. I've been seeing in restaurants that those ice balls, if you request one, they cost more money. Isn't that crazy?
They're a lot more money. They're like $12.
Yeah, for a little.
For an ice ball.
Because the spherical, it melts less.
Last I checked, water was free.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too.
Seriously.
But it's the process of making it.
Yes,
I
it
make
go-
floral ice balls for baby showers and for weddings, and there's a process. It's an art.
Do you charge $12
But
an
Emily,
ice
how
ball?
many beans would you like? I think there's
I
an
think it's
art
3.
to 3, and what's
It's
the meaning?
health, wealth, and happiness.
Okay, so health, wealth, and happiness. And I'm going to do that for both.
Thank you. Just-
Health, wealth, and happiness.
I can't believe how fast you did that.
And I will need a runner.
Neville, you'll be serving drinks today.
He's our cocktail waitress.
Thank you, sir. He can light up a set, and he can make some cocktails
Look
delivered
how beautiful
quickly,
that set
too.
looks, Tracy.
It really does.
Yeah, you got this. You got this. Come on. I'll get you a tray.
I should have brought my serving tray, but I just bought yesterday.
I just noticed the little bowl because I didn't realize.
I did. I gave you my first.
Thank you.
I gave you my first
Oh,
love.
look, you actually
Thank
are
you, kind
personally
sir.
served. We got ice ball. Would you like one?
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
Are you ready
All
to
right.
cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy Thirsty
Happy
Thursday.
Thursday.
I didn't see anybody else, so can I make some, like, I have little, what do I have? I have the little shot glasses. Can I make a tasters for everybody? Would that be
Please.
okay?
This is
Tasters,
great.
I think they're ready for a full drink.
All right.
Would you like a full drink or a taster?
I'm going in.
If you have enough ice balls is really the question, because there's plenty of vodka. I walked into the liquor store yesterday when I left here, and they tripled their size right down the street. I couldn't believe it. But Baxton or Josh always goes. This liquor store right up the street now is enormous. They had everything. So I got to partake in some fun.
I love when the liquor stores have the tryouts. So you get to go in and sample the wine and everything. You leave in a very good mood.
This is so good because it's mixed so well you don't even realize it's got vodka or anything in it, right?
I see a lot of people put tequila in them too. I'm not sure if that changes the taste, but that's become a thing. So,
Sally, cheers. Christine, would you like a drink?
Oh, no, thank you.
No, we
Sally,
got
what
her
is it?
something. She's got something.
It's a delicious drink.
I love Sally. I don't drink, only for my show. Have a drink, Sally, okay.
I do, well, yeah.
Sally, let's line up your glasses,
Dawn,
okay.
after everything Tracy said about me, I have to try her drink.
You may be doing readings before you leave here today, you never know. You got into this, you used to bartend with Laura, didn't it? Did that
I
when you guys
did.
started?
Yes, and we're already talking about her birthday party. I'm not allowed to talk about the theme, but yes, it is from our old bartending days. So Laura, if you're watching.
She's going to be here tonight. She's coming on live. She's getting ready to celebrate her 2-year anniversary of Making Money with Laura Sanders.
Making Money with Laura Sanders. I'm
that
so glad I brought
unbelievable?
her to you
I know.
because she's amazing.
And we talk about Irving, who you brought in with Freddie that day, who owns the gyro place. Was
Irving Rodriguez,
crazy.
coach for his son, right? Freddie was the coach for his son.
Freddie and he coached together boys football in New York.
wow.
He was a
25 years
Brooklyn
ago?
beat cop. He was an officer, and all of a sudden Freddie walked in. He was late for the show. Never happens, but he walked in, and he looks at him. He's sitting over there, and he looks at him, and he goes, and tell him the rest of the story, what Maria said.
Right, and Maria thought Freddie was scoping him out like he was a thug or something, and she was like, she's a retired police officer as well.
I need a runner.
So she's getting ready, Neville, she needs a runner. So she's getting ready to like jump this guy, and Freddie's up and like right where you are, Christine, and he's looking and he's looking. Now I know that they would probably work together because I knew the backstory of him being a cop in New York, and neither one of them recognized each other, but Freddie knew.
crazy.
And he looks at me, he goes, Coach Irving, and he goes, Coach Freddie, and it was like they had
The universe
each
brought
other.
them back
That is
together.
You
crazy.
did. You are such a connector.
See what happens.
We had that great show, Connections with Tracy.
That's why we should really bring it back. You do a lot of other great things too. Besides Cocktail Concierge, can you talk about all the other amazing things you do in this community?
So I'm past president for the Coral Springs Rotary, where we built this great community garden, and they just added an education area where they built this big roof. There was a $122,000 expansion. It was the biggest donation that the city ever received for any of their nonprofits. It's just an amazing area where people grow, harvest foods, fruits, vegetables, and it's a great education experience. So I also am a public relations for the Seminole Casino Coconut Creek. So I spend most of my time figuring out how we do good to give back to the community and how the casino gives back. So,
and you're very humble because you network, you've done food drives, and you've got Rotary Club, and you've got BNIs and networking.
I am the liaison between the city's chambers as well as all of the nonprofits. So I probably can name 30 different nonprofits between animals, homeless, children, LGBTQ, veterans, homelessness.
It's amazing.
Again, food drives. We had that 18-wheeler that came in a couple times during the pandemic and then after the pandemic. So there's still opportunity for families that don't have that we can still give back.
Because I don't think people realize, they forget, right? We were in the middle of a pandemic and people needed things. Well, you follow Helen Archer too, our cosmic astrology.
Yes.
Helen told us that there's going to be a food shortage for the next couple months because of all the weather, and food prices are going to be going crazy, all the crops that are getting ruined.
Yeah.
And you're the farmer's daughter, so
yeah,
you would
I
know
know.
that.
I need to ask my father. Gonna look at the Farmer's Almanac in a couple years, and we're gonna see that this date, exactly what she predicted, is going to be a food shortage, and that's gonna be crazy.
So I'm thinking we may need to get the truck back out because food prices are so crazy and there's a shortage. So Helen says, stock up on foods.
Yeah, get your non-perishables, everything that you can just keep in your pantry. I don't know about your vegetables and your fruits. Maybe throw your
Start
fruits in
drying
the
them in the
freezer.
freezer.
Yeah.
Actually,
You grow your own too?
I actually take the leftovers that I buy from my grocery run and cultivate them to grow my own.
Do you know what I saw? You can take leftover fruit, and I'm going to ask my nutrition expert, Christine. Take your leftover fruit, you throw it in a blender, and I guess you cook it, you let it melt, and make fruit leather.
Yeah.
Remember?
I've never heard of that.
Remember all the fruit leathers? Like I was growing up, and the deli would always have these fruit roll-ups, I guess, with added sugar.
Yeah.
Well, this
I
apparently
had
you
one
can do.
last night.
You can do with your own fruit. Have you ever heard
You
of this?
can, and there's a way to do it. I don't know off the top of my head how to do it, but yeah, you can make your own. You can make your own with just about anything out there without all the preservatives, without all the chemicals.
I mean, it looked really easy.
We can make, I guess in Florida, we have like I guess the soil is really good here for harvesting peanuts. So if you get raw peanuts, you can just no salt, nothing else, and you just throw them into the ground, honestly.
Yeah.
And the rain, the soil here is perfect for it, and you'll get little peanut plants.
Another
So-
word Freddie's not allowed to say on set.
So they sprout after
Really?
that,
Yes.
the peanuts?
Yes,
Just
the
from the
peanuts come
seed?
out themselves, so you
Until
really
I've been in Florida a long time, but I'm from a city. I had no idea.
I didn't know either, and
Did
if
you know a peanut grew that way?
Another thing I can't eat.
so just yeah.
Wow. Tracy, you grow peanuts?
Awesome.
Peanuts, no, but I put them out for the squirrels, and I know that they plant them, and I get little acorn trees too. So I'm sure there's peanuts somewhere. I just don't know what they look like before
Amazing.
Just little
birds get
cute
to
little
them.
sprouts.
So cocktail concierge, people can hire you for events,
Of
parties.
course,
You do
yes.
everything.
All right, so we were talking before. I've manifested to be able to pop champagne on a yacht. The only thing I haven't done is a plane. So if you have a private plane and you really need a bartender for any kind of services, I'm your girl. But you should start planning and thinking about your holiday events now. Give us a call.
We're actually going to be working on that. I met someone last week, and he's got quite a few clients that have their hangar right over here at Boca. So we want to do a remote at the hangar. So you are the
I'll
gal
bring my
to
bar.
call.
amazing.
I'll bring the karaoke machine. What
Right?
do you need?
How fun would that be?
She's a party
I'm there.
herself.
That's what we said.
You're over for September 19th,
What's September 19th?
International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
I'll practice.
All right,
Arr.
what would you make for a drink for International Pirate Day?
I don't know. Sounds
Something
like rum.
rum
Some
inspired.
kind
I
of
was thinking
rum.
like a mule or something, right?
A barrel rum. A barrel rum
Yes.
punch. That's what I would make.
Rum punch. All right, September 19th. We'll see you there.
I'll come in costume.
Arr.
All right. How do people? Do you want to do a theme day? A pirate costume. She's down for that too. I gotta tell. How do people reach you, Tracy?
All right, well, there's always the Facebook, and there's my phone number, 754-399-6758, Cocktail Concierge Co., Facebook, and then I have a website, www.cocktailconciergeco.com.
Amazing. Is she always so much fun? Did you get a drink, Danny?
Right here, I need a runner.
How is it?
Runner, please, runner.
I
Yeah, well,
used
she
to
needs
be
a
a
runner.
server.
So you know, you all of a sudden your ears
yes,
picked up.
I know. As soon as
Behind
said
you, I'm in the
runner.
weeds.
Hot.
Maybe Jalen would like one. I gave her one. How'd you like it? As
I
a
loved
former
it.
bartender?
Yeah, I love it, and especially I'm not usually a Kahlua fan, but you put just the right amount of Kahlua.
It's a hint.
Yes, so that
You
I
don't
don't
want to
taste
overpower it, and you
Usually
want to
I
be able to
ask
taste.
none.
Put it on your cereal.
I usually ask for no Kahlua, and this was amazing.
No Kahlua, so you just have vodka?
Vodka and espresso.
So I definitely broke my rule. I wasn't going to have anything until my show. But I
Your
have
show's
to,
on Monday.
I know.
It's Thursday.
But I broke it. I don't.
And she'll be here tomorrow. She'll break it again.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
It's all good.
Well, no, I have another show tomorrow, so I have an excuse.
See, there you go.
All right, the three B's mean health, wealth, and happiness.
Yes.
Here's to health, wealth, and happiness, Tracy.
Cheers.
Thank you so much. Cheers,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Amazing. Call Tracy. She's awesome. She brings it over. She sets everything up. She cleans it up. She connects you. She is like your one-stop shop for everything that you need kicking into party season. All right, more to come.
Thank you,
We're going to
Tracy.
take a quick commercial break, have another drink, and we'll see you on the other side of the break. We'll be right back.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873. Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft, silk, touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Diabetes. If you have insurance, you may qualify for a new continuous glucose monitor. With a CGM, you can continuously track your levels and trends, spend more time in range, significantly lower your A1C, and share important data with loved ones and caregivers. Most importantly, a CGM eliminates the one thing most people with diabetes hate: painful finger sticks. Take charge of your health. Order your new continuous glucose monitor today. If you use insulin and have seen your diabetes care provider within the last 6 months, you may qualify for a CGM today. We'll do all the insurance paperwork and deliver your new CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost to you. Medicare and most insurances cover continuous glucose monitors, so don't wait. Have your insurance handy and call the CGM Health Hotline now.
Welcome to the Chocolate Spectrum, nestled in the heart of Jupiter, Florida, where every sweet indulgence tells a story of hope. Founded by Valerie Herskowitz for her son Blake, who is on the autism spectrum, the family-owned Artisan Chocolate Company has been spreading joy since 2013. Here, individuals with autism and other developmental disabilities are empowered with training and employment opportunities, which not only give them purpose, but also teach valuable skills. Support a greater cause with your exquisite treat by shopping in-store or online at shop.thechocolatespectrum.com, with shipping nationwide all year round, or call at 561-277-9886. The Chocolate Spectrum, where every bite makes a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we are back, and I forgot to show everybody this key Tracy gives you as a bottle opener as a guest from Cocktail Concierge. How great is that?
That's so
It's
cute.
like the key to your heart, but yet it's a bottle opener. Thank you. You have the key to my heart, Tracy. I love you always, and I'm glad your girls are doing so great. And yes, you too, if your child works here, can be a big friend and family of the studio as well. We take all comers to our environment, and she's still making and cooking. All right, let's talk to Christine Kiefer. I'm excited because Christine, we've known for a long time. We did a shoot with you over a Busy Bottle years ago.
I was still personal training.
You were
yes.
personal training, which is why you were so incredibly fit.
You look great.
You look
Thank you.
amazing. And I know we met you, you've done some health insurance, but now you're really into the nitty-gritty of health insurance.
I am.
And we are, I'm in the middle of looking for new health insurance because I'm coming off of COBRA in my policy. And the quotes I was getting from insurance agents were like $2,800 a month.
Unreal.
For 2 people. So you think, what are you going to do? There's Marketplace, there's HMOs, there's so many options. I knew in my mind what I wanted, what I didn't want. And then people started selling me things that I don't think were true, like things have changed, they're better. Yeah. So Freddie said, stop, we're going to bring Christine in and sit and chat.
Yes.
And we did. And you've got some great products that you work with.
Well, when the pandemic happened, I was kind of teetering already. I love personal training. I love fitness, competing, all of that. But when the pandemic happened, I was already teetering that I needed to do more. I needed something else in my life. And I always love making a difference, and I love helping, So when the pandemic happened, I said, you know what, this is a perfect opportunity for me to try to do something different. And health insurance kind of kept coming in my way. And it planted that seed, and I told my husband, I said, I'm just going to do this. We have nothing else to do. I'm utilizing this time. It's something I could do independently, and I can use it synergistically with what I do now. Health and your wealth is everything to me. So when I started doing this and learning, there was so much to learn. Then I found that there was these other options. And the more I've learned and the more that this journey has taken me on, I have just found and heard so many horror stories by people. I get calls like, take me off of this plan, take me off of that plan. I see what's going on with the big box, or you want to call them your BUCAs, your Blue Cross, your Aetna, your Cigna, and your United Healthcare. They're your BUCA, and they are really trying to corner the market. I think when the Marketplace came out, or the Affordable Care Act, it had good intentions, but to be honest, it's socialized medicine. You are putting in what you think you're going to make for the year ahead, and then they're going to give you a subsidy. Your premium still exists on those plans.
How do those plans exist? Walk us through how that's different, the Marketplace versus some of the other products.
Well, if
Because
you
people don't
have
know.
if you have a employer type plan, obviously those plans are given a lot better. They're given a group rate. They're able to carve out those plans just a little bit better with benefits and first dollar benefits, meaning you don't have to reach a deductible and co-insurance for certain things. Where the Marketplace, they're really putting those big deductibles out there. They don't have, the cost sharing is becoming higher and higher because you have more and more people that just jumped into it that were either unhealthy or they didn't have the income, and they were making up most of the claims. So now they try to change it and get everybody in there. When you have an employer-based plan, those plans are pretty much set up in a different way. You're getting PPOs, you have different options, they're able to make it more affordable. Your employer's contributing at least 50% with traditional laws, and then you contribute 50%. Some employers might say, I'm going to cover the whole boat. Now, employers are also starting to get under the gun, so they started doing what's called level self-funded plans or employer self-funded. Employers are self-funding, so now they're able to build that plan exactly the way they want it and still utilize networks. With the Marketplace, they are just cut and dry. This is it. This is all you get. Doesn't matter what you are. There's your bronze, your platinum, your gold, your silver. And the only difference is the cost sharing and what the deductibles and the co-insurance might be.
What about the providers?
Providers depends on the network. So you're bound to those networks that are within those plans. If you have a PPO, which not really, depending on what state you're in, but in the state of Florida, there's no PPOs on the Marketplace whatsoever. So if you have a health management organization, which is an HMO, then you have to go to the provider, get a referral. They're going to send you where they tell you can go. That's the only place that insurance is going to pay for that, and then that's it. If you have an EPO, you have a little more flexibility like a PPO. You can go direct to those providers, but you still have to stay within that network in order for your benefits to cover, in order for the insurance company to say, we're going to pay that. So going to your doctor, that's your care. Insurance is how we pay for that care.
Now, you found a product for me that's literally, I want to say it's lateral and cost of what I'm paying now compared to more than double what they wanted for the same exact product, the same company. So how are you able to get me such a better rate for the same coverage?
Well, with being independent businesses, people that are 1099, self-employed, small businesses, mid-sized businesses, we're the ones that were coming under the gun with what we were able to get as far as health insurance. So you have what's called TPAs. They're your third-party administrators. And they have come out. They're the ones that pay the claims, by the way. They're the ones that handle all the money, and the other guys are all just in the middle. So we go direct to them. They've built plans that are considered an employer self-funded plan. But you're a 1099, you're self-employed, you have a small business under 25 employees, then we can utilize plans like this. It's actually like having a job and having an employer coverage. They've opened it up nationwide. And we have ones that are on the PHCS network, but I have a Blue Cross and Blue Shield product. I've taken somebody in New Jersey. They were also, they were family of 4. He was quoted $4,800 a month for a Blue Cross product. I showed him what I had. He wanted an HSA. We were able to give him an HSA account, an HSA compatible Blue Cross and Blue Shield plan. Same plan for that family of 4 was $1,800 a month.
Wow. That's unbelievable. For
It's
the same
still a
exact
lot
plan.
for insurance, but from $1,800 all the way up to $4,800
for the same plan.
Yes.
And you're making families pretty much choose between being healthy, having health insurance for
Exactly.
your children, groceries.
Well, he explained to me, he said,
like
I
that.
became freelanced. I didn't want to ever work for another company again, and I'm doing quite well, but I might have to get a job just to cover insurance for my family and give up my dream of what I'm building. And I've come so far, I don't want to have to do that. So he couldn't be happier. And the other problem, you have a lot of people in call centers and whatnot, and I'll hear this all the time. I have this plan. I don't know how to use it. The claims are coming in, or, I have this bill and I can't get a hold of the agent that signed me up. I stay with my clients. I help them through those claim processes, and the carriers that I work with, the one being America's Choice, you are going to hear a lot more about, and they are on a mission to help our self-employed. We are there to fight back for you.
What is America's Choice?
America's Choice is actually the carrier or the third-party administrator that's carrying that Blue Cross and Blue Shield product.
Okay.
So they partner with Blue Cross and Blue Shield in Nebraska. They saw that there's a need for this. The price gouging, the fraud, and the misuse that goes on with medical billing is insane. It's insane. We have another one, which is on the PHCS network with the same company. They're using reference-based pricing, and they're being transparent about that to tell everybody. Reference-based pricing is what all of your insurance does. But for some reason, when you let people know that's what it is, they go, I don't understand this. All it is that insurance company is negotiating with those providers and hospitals on what a usual and customary charge would be for your claims. And we have some providers that have pushed back, like a big one, and I'm not going to say the name of it, but they wanted to charge 800% more than what Medicare would pay out. That's not usual and customary.
800%.
Yes, so
Isn't
they
that
didn't want to
not
work with the
allowable?
insurance company.
Do we have a cap on anything here
They
in
don't have that
America?
cap. That's the problem.
It's supposed to be based on Medicare allowable
Reference-based pricing, and that is the standard, and the insurance company is willing to pay above that. We get that. However, when you have a provider, and this is where the provider goes back to say they call you and say, Dawn, we're not going to be able to do your procedure that you're supposed to have on Tuesday because your insurance company doesn't want to pay for it. When in actuality, the verbiage should be, we want to charge 800% higher, and that's not a usual and customary charge, so the insurance company is trying to negotiate a more fair cost.
It actually just happened to a client of ours. She's a teacher, and she was scheduled for procedure on Friday. They called her Thursday and said, we can't do your procedure because it's going to cost you whatever it was like $300. And she said, it's supposed to be $45 is my copay. And they said, no. It all changed. And she was in tears because it was really important. She had to have this procedure done. They ended up somehow working it out, but that's exactly, 800%, right?
That's
With 8
so
times 4.
defeating.
That's exactly what they took her to.
I remember when
Yes.
I got
Crazy.
on, I was going to get on Accutane for acne, and I remember they make you take pregnancy tests when you go in to get your Accutane treatments because it could be so damaging if you are pregnant. And for a single pregnancy test that I know came from the dollar store or something, it was like $80. And I could not believe that. I was like, I know I'm not pregnant. I understand, but $80 for
And this
a
is what's
pregnancy
going on with our
test.
insurance cost. You need to ask the question, what's wrong with the insurance company? No. You're asking the wrong questions. We need to go to the top. Where are those bills coming from? Who's charging that money? You know, I got knocked off my bike by a dog, and I have accident coverage in place. So I not only do health insurance, I can also bundle plans. I have non-traditional things, you know, and don't get me wrong, I am CMS certified. I can do anything with the marketplace. I have all those carriers as well. I'm a broker, so I can do anything that needs to be done, but it's not a one size fits all. It's case by case. But I got hit off my bike by a dog. I hit my head. When I went to stand up, I was a little, you know, dizzy, and there was blood. So I went to the hospital. Not what I like to do, but I did it. And they did a scan on my head. They didn't even clean me up. They wanted to give me pain medication. I'm very against that. So they were like, well, at least take some ibuprofen, you know, we're afraid of a bleed or whatever. And I said, okay, I'll take your 2 ibuprofen. I waited for the bill to come in, and I couldn't wait till the bill came in. And my husband was like, most people are like, I don't want to see that bill. I'm like, well, I do. I know what I have on myself, you know. So I'm waiting, and it came in. The original bill for this was around $16,000.
Oh my
But then
goodness.
because there is network negotiations and discounts, or, you know, their contracted rate, it was renegotiated. $13,000 just went away. Now we have to ask, why did that number change? Now, then there was a couple of $1,000s the insurance company paid out. There was about $145 left. I had made a claim with my accident coverage. That sent me a check for $600. That more than wiped out what I had on that copay, and I had that extra money. I could do whatever I wanted with. So that's some of the cool things that I can do.
That's a great
Now,
story about it.
when I was reading the EOB, which is your explanation of benefits, on there for the ibuprofen, they charge $600 for pharmacy. For 2 ibuprofen.
I'm still wondering why they gave you ibuprofen if they were worried about a bleed.
I wouldn't take their pain medication. They wanted
Yeah,
to give
but
me
ibuprofen
something
wouldn't
because
collect
they
liquor,
wanted to
right?
put that in the bill. They wanted to get that bill as high as they possibly could. Now, my husband has done medical debt collections for 15 years, and we're privileged. You know, we go, he's the business development. We go to all the conferences with the doctors, and I've sat on revenue cycle boards, and I've listened to the different billing practices. One revenue cycle board I sat on, we had 3 providers. One was like University of Miami, a Catholic charity or services, and another one was Baptist Health. And they said, well, you know, people in the marketplace, we have to discuss these plans and figure out another way to get paid, because 65% of the people that have a marketplace plan and walk into an ER ask not to be billed through their insurance. They will not be able to afford that bill. Give them a cash pay price because they know that as a discounted rate that they will be able to control and afford. Why is that? Why is a cash pay price so much cheaper than what you're going to pay? You're going to charge people for insurance. So, you know, if you can't afford insurance out there, there are options. I have something called the Healthcare Ninja. Most hospitals are listed as a nonprofit. They're giving away maybe 1.5% to 2% and free or reduced health care every year. They are supposed to typically give away 25 to 30%, and they're not doing it. They're putting you in collections, and they're charging you on your medical debt and all this other stuff, when really they're supposed to eat that and give you that. They're supposed to ask questions about your income and what you have. The Healthcare Ninja, we can find where the fraudulent billing practices are, which there are many, and they will get rid of those fraudulent charges. But you can go on the platform for it's like maybe $20-some a month, and it'll show you a map. Put in your zip code, I need care, or I'm a young couple, I need to go have my baby and I don't have any insurance. It'll show you all the hospitals in the area that are free or reduced for you to go to and be able to get that care that you need, and that company is going to fight for you and make sure that you don't get those bills and those services are being utilized for you.
Now,
And
what
in the
about for young, single, right, 1099, these kids, they're too old to be on their parents' health insurance. They're not in a corporate job, so they don't have insurance.
I
Can you
have
help
plans
them?
that I can put on her that would cost her well under $200.
Especially with everything that would be amazing. And
But what you disclosed is not anything that most women don't have to disclose. So.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I have endometriosis, and it is horrible with medical bills, especially because it's misunderstood a lot. So people don't understand like chronic pain illnesses. They think a lot of it is either in your head or you're just not covered for a lot of that it's just women's health. I feel like there's a
Yeah.
whole
That's a huge thing.
problem with
And
getting
here's the thing.
coverage, getting help with that. So
A lot of people might be on something like that, or you have somebody that has high blood pressure, they're managed with medication, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes. These are all things that are managed with medications. They might be considered a pre-existing and they think, oh, I can't get a private health insurance plan. That couldn't be farther from the truth. They're manageable things. They're looking for major things, like if somebody has epilepsy or, they just had cancer or, something
That's
major.
very good to know.
That's a totally different scenario, So we can still get those kind of things covered. There's gray areas and all those kind of things. And when it comes to the case of medications, if you are out there, even on a marketplace, they want you to hit deductibles before they're covering those medications. GoodRx is an amazing resource. I also have something that's called My Advocate for Health. You can Google it. They will work with you. They will ask you your income. They will find the programs out there. Pharmaceutical companies give away billions of dollars in pharmaceuticals every year. We just don't know how to access that. Okay, so My Advocate for Health, I got somebody, he was paying $1,200 every 3 months for his diabetic medication. We sent him there. Now he pays $50 a month, and they deliver it right to his door.
that is so sad that somebody, just because of their health, they cannot live if they don't have your help.
There's a ton of resources out there, and I've become very passionate about this. This is something that needs to be helped and needs to be addressed. Americans are being crushed by this, and this is one of the biggest problems that we face in this country. And if we don't stand together and get this education out there, and we start asking the questions, and we start being research, a lot of people would say to me, I just want to get my insurance card and just use it anywhere I go. I'm sorry, that does not exist anymore. You have to be, you wouldn't get a roof put on your house and not ask questions. Why is this costing this much? I'm getting 3 quotes. What's this material cost? What's that? Where's that charge coming from? Why aren't you doing everything? Why aren't we doing that for our bodies, for our health? If you're getting a surgery, this is crazy. And the bigger the bill, the bigger the building, the bigger those places, the fancier they are, the bigger that bill is going to be. And they're more about those numbers. They are not about your care.
And Christine has
Prescription
so
costs
much
are
information.
absolutely ridiculous.
Yes.
I mean,
All right, how do
compare-
people
I'm from
reach you?
England.
They can reach me at Christine at KieferInsurance.net. You can call me at 561-823-4806. And you can also visit my website, and I have a little quote form on there if you want, at KieferInsurance.net.
She's got so many detailed answers, and just when you think it's too good to be true, give her a call, because I can tell you, Chuck, he analyzed up and down. He's totally OCD. And Christine took his phone call. I lit a candle for her.
Oh, he was wonderful.
And he's like, you know what? She's got an amazing product. It's the same product we've had through a big company. Essentially the same price across the board. And you're the only person that could come anywhere close to that at all. So I thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
for the opportunity.
Yes.
I'm
Thank you
very
so
honored to
much.
be able to do that, and I love helping. It is an absolute passion. And if we work on this together, we can really change and drive down those healthcare costs. But we as a collective have to do that.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to take a break on the 1 o'clock hour. When we come back, we've got to celebrate Michael's birthday.
Yay!
Because Michael is not here tomorrow. So G-Man came in. The party. Now, Tracy, you can't leave. The party's just about to start. We got pizza. We got patties. We got champagne. And we got bubbles. So more to come on the other side of this commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Hey Kaylee, what's up?
Hey, nothing. What's up?
Nothing, just looking for music for Grandpa that I listen to while we're in the car.
What's wrong with listen to now?
let's just say we have different tastes, you know?
Why don't you try listening to a podcast on Spotify?
Like which one?
The Broken Cafe Studio one is really good.
Okay, I'll try that one out. Thanks.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought.
Has your heater busted, computer crashed, appliance broken? Then you need ARW Home.
Life's been pretty worry-free since I got covered with ARW Home. Don't waste thousands of dollars on air conditioning, appliance repair, and replacements. Save that money with ARW Home. Protection plans that cover household appliances, systems, and electronics.
My air conditioning broke on a Sunday. I called ARW, and they came out and fixed it right away.
Get your free quote today. Call or go to arwhome.com now.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
The owners of Amp Media Productions and the Brooklyn Cafe show, Dawn and Freddie S., are excited to announce the launch of its new nonprofit educational charity, the Amp Media Futures Foundation. This foundation gives college students the tools that they need by providing them hands-on learning experiences in business, marketing, communication, and media creation. To donate or volunteer, contact AMP2 Media Productions by email at info@ampfutures.org.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we are back. We're moving shifts around here. I got Tracy up here with us. You got everyone ready. They're drinking. They're having a party. Oh my gosh, I hope, Danny, you're going to take a picture of that because that is way too cute over there. All right, we got it. Can you get a can't even take it.
Now you know why.
That looks amazing. That looks incredible.
It's just me and the birthday boy.
All right, let's bring it over to the birthday boy. Tomorrow is Michael's 40th birthday. Michael is probably one of the more senior members of our crew.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Thank you.
I want to be like Mike.
So you have to make sure you make a really good birthday wish since it's your 40th birthday. Do you have one in mind?
I have a few.
All right. Well, you've got two
any
candles.
of them clean enough to share on air?
Well, for example, finding personal happiness and satisfaction in life.
Hold your mic right there.
Hold
your mic,
personal
Mike.
happiness and satisfaction in life.
Oh, that 40s are perfect for that.
I like that a lot. You've been working with us for what, about 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
How do you like it? That's a loaded question. Are you enjoying being here?
I love it here.
Michael is our appointed handyman, costume designer, set designer. It's always
Special effects.
special
film.
effects, pirates, all of that good
Pirate
stuff.
aficionado.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you better blow out your candles before they melt.
All right. Make a wish. Blow out your candle, or the COVID blowout, whatever it is. There you go.
Woo, happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
What are you going to be doing for your birthday?
Well, my friend who lives up in Melbourne, Florida, her name's, we all call her Gabby. She got tickets for her and me to spend the day at Typhoon Lagoon in Disney World. And then we're going to do the after hours event that's there when the sun goes down. Then we're going to crash at my parents' place in Kissimmee and then spend the next day with them. And then maybe go to Disney Springs, and then head back and drop her off in Melbourne and head all the way back here.
Well, you have a wonderful time. You be safe. And I know
so
we
many
see
pictures.
you. Take pictures. We'll see you on Tuesday. And G-Man got you all hooked up with some bubbles and pizza and patties.
He got me hooked up with a pirate hat, too.
Between all of that and Tracy's Expresso, I feel like it's Friday. Maybe I just take tomorrow off.
It's all in honor of her birthday.
Really quick.
She's like, yes, I know. She's like, yes, I know. Everyone's been working extra double hard here this week. So I thank you for that. Enjoy your birthday. Happy, happy birthday. And be safe.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you all.
All right, stay here.
I can't sing, but maybe we should sing.
Oh, you want to sing happy birthday? Okay, Sally.
I can't
I
sing.
forgot about the singing
I
part.
can tell people to sing.
G-Man, we got to sing happy birthday. All right.
We've got to get the rest of the crew
I feel like
out.
we're at
Here
a
we go.
restaurant. Right?
I know the Bennigan's theme. Happy birthday song.
Two, three.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Where's the shots?
Something fun.
There's a whole.
Exactly.
I know Tracy did a whole extra drink there, G-Man. She made a whole big.
It's in a green container.
In Freddie's water bottle.
Well, I'm like a furnace all the time.
He's gonna get a straw. He's just gonna get a straw.
All right, Sally. Don't eat, Sally, because you have food in your mouth. We want to talk to you.
No, okay,
Because
hello.
Tracy's still here.
Two martinis and pizza
Two
go
martinis,
together.
and I told her she can't eat. Mom, don't eat yet, Mom.
Okay, my daughter, okay. From another lifetime.
But we have to talk to Sally because Tracy's here, and she doesn't often get to come be with you in person.
I'm so happy. You have made my day, Tracy. Thank you so
you.
much for everything that you have written on Facebook, meeting me just now again, and telling me in person. It means so much to me. I really appreciate it.
Big fan, stalker.
Thank you. That's all right.
Thank
can
you for not
stalk
having
all
me
you want.
arrested.
It's okay.
So, do you have any questions for Sally? She can call in the collective now after 2 drinks and no pizza.
Well, no,
Okay,
I've only had 3/4
Just
of one
one,
drink,
okay.
but I'm
Okay,
fine.
so a Virgo, you know that, and I'm having to me, it's a big birthday. I'm gonna be 58.
Wow.
Dancing men, flowers, diamonds, just send them all my way.
Pirates.
But I'm having a hard time.
You're having a hard time?
This one's like sneaking up on me. I feel great. I feel like I'm 16 in my head. I'm
That's-
still starting new things and new hobbies, but having a little bit of a hard time.
Tracy, you're a lot younger than me. So that would look where I am at this point in my life. Your life is, at the older we get, we were just discussing that, things get better. And I was listening to somebody on today too, because I'm just coming out with my age. I would not tell anybody, but now I feel that it helps people. You're still a baby, okay? Really, in your mind and in what you feel and what you do. So don't let that worry you one little bit. Everything from here on in, now the message is coming through. I need to, okay, you've started a new, I'm going to say you're starting a new venture, but you already have started a new, because I know a little bit about you. So it's I like to sometimes give messages that I don't, this is what I need to tell you. You're going to go on to be a tremendous success. I see you actually, I'm talking about maybe some of the clubs I see you going into where you're going to be, not bartending with your business. I see that you're definitely following your passion, and that's very, very important. I talk about that a lot. As you know, you listen to my show. What you feel, although sometimes you may think or second guess yourself, do not do that, okay? Because as long as you feel within you that what you're doing, you love doing, and I believe you do love doing what you're doing, you are definitely on the right track. So keep that in mind. Every time you feel that you're doubting yourself or you want to do something and someone may let you down and say, no, we don't want to do that today. I feel that may have happened or is happening, okay? But do not ever let that discourage you in any way, because as long as you yourself inwardly know that you're following and you'll get other opportunities. There are many, but follow what you feel, because you are doing that, and it will, and it's working for you. That's my message for you.
Thank
okay?
you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
When's
And
your
I
birthday?
do have people courting me too.
Sunday?
September 2nd.
Oh, okay.
September 2nd, yeah.
Wow. Christine, you want to have a question for Sally too?
Wait a minute, let me have a little bit more of this.
She needs a drink. We got to keep
No,
giving her
I didn't-
sustenance.
That's okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Oh, yeah.
It
You
does.
can relate to that, because I never get the feedback, because especially if someone's on the air, I'll say write in yes or no. But it's also nice that
I'm
which
going
I
to
know
send you a
will do.
little direct message.
Oh, you don't have to, but thank you. I know you will. But it's nice to know that, my part is actually just wanting to encourage or help people. And I try to keep, as you know, everything on a very positive. But sometimes, life gets in the way. We know that too. Okay.
Thank
You're
you.
so right there
Thank
in the
you.
zone. You have more?
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to be, but I'm fine. Yes.
Something hit her.
Okay.
I saw. Did you see that
Yes,
while she
but
was
there-
talking? She's
I
like,
had
oh, it just came to me.
Teresa, there's nothing more than I would love to give you messages, because you've been an inspiration for me too. People may think that I don't read these things, but I do, and I know I thank everybody for following, but the ones that kind of write a lot, I do know that, and I thank you. You know that.
Thank you. Thank
What are
you.
you doing tomorrow at 2:30?
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Take a look.
Okay.
Because if you're free, I'd like you and Jay to interview her as the creative of
Oh,
Cocktail Concierge.
Love to do that. We have, because I also have another show on Friday. It's 2:30 to 3.
The mind of an artist, and I think making
Beautiful.
drinks is artistic and creative.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
can come in.
Right? I got 3
Absolutely.
beans in mine. That's artistic.
So
And I learned what that meant today.
See that?
And we mentioned, you talk about what you're doing and your business, and would love. That was great, Dawn.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
So see what your
Beautiful.
schedule's like. All right, Christine, you have any questions for Sally?
That's a hard one. How about you just tell me something that might come through?
She needs a question.
I need questions, because of some reason it can be a very small question. It doesn't matter, but I can't work without the question.
Oh,
I
am
have
I
no
on
idea
the
how
right?
that-
Am I on the right path of helping people to bring success not only to myself but also for my family?
Absolutely, because we were just having this conversation, and I'm not where I was now. I said, you are helping so many people with what you're doing, with the health care. Absolutely. And that was before because I kind of get into wherever I am right now. Absolutely, I see a big yes. You are helping so many people.
Thank you.
What you're doing is very, very needed, because in the healthcare system, so much is very expensive, and even where I was just telling you about myself and my husband, it never stops, especially as you get older. So what you're doing is very, very well needed.
Yeah. Thank you.
You got a question, G-Man? I see him coming up. Yeah.
Okay, I love his questions.
I
'cause
know.
it's always
Can
that.
hear his
But
question. What do you think?
His
just
guides
a
for the
little
week.
bit-
What are
we
they
need
telling
to
her?
tell them. I did not know your guide's name. And I always mention this just to help people know that what I'm doing, it's not about ego, but they are helping me for sure. And you asked me one day, what was your guide's name? And this is from the other side of the veil, right? And I came out with his guide's name, and his guide is not even here. So just, it's not about me. I believe we can all do this if we tune in. So just a little bit of what your guide is going to tell you. All right. It's always positive because I do that. I just feel that he wants to give you positive. He wants, actually the answer to that is he wants to give you positivity in spite of some of the things that go on around you. He's there through the hard times, as you know, but he's also there when you're going through things where you're undecided. You know all this. Just listen because you know that he's with you, as are other people, and you know that too. You're welcome.
I do have something else though, because I'm getting ready to turn 50. So,
All
do
these
they have
babies around
anything?
me.
Do they have anything positive to say about me going into my 50s? I wanted to be a positive, powerful
Shouldn't
woman.
call you a baby baby
Yes,
if I'm a baby.
because I don't know if I'm quite ready to give my age out right now. But I'm a lot older than you guys. So the message is really for me. These questions is for me too, because I have been very reluctant to give my age. And I've started a whole new career. 2 years ago, when I came into this cafe, I had been doing this, but never publicly and talking in front of people. So yes, I believe that the second half, let's say, of our lives, you have more opportunity to go ahead on what you want to do because you're not like you haven't got the children to worry about. You have other things, but you've already done that or been there and done that. So you actually have more opportunity, and you're taking it. Both of you guys are taking it, and you too, Dawn, and me too, at my ripe old age. Okay, so yes, I hope that
Thank you.
Don't 50 is nothing. Oh my gosh.
Well, I look at it in a positive way. I do look at it in a positive
Absolutely.
way. I have a lot. I wanted to step into my 50s very powerful and very positive. And I embarked on 24 with no drinking alcohol so that I could enter that as being my best self. And that's why I didn't have any of those Expresso Martinis, even though I like them. But
That's good. And maybe I should stop doing this too and having my
Actually, we
martini.
were thinking of giving you a refill.
No.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
good.
I already asked to get excused so I could fill up your glass.
But obviously everybody has their own views on what they want to do, and I can relate to that too, because I honestly, and I was just telling you this also before we came on the show, knowing this was going to be a question, I never had anything to drink until about a few years ago. I never touched anything at all. But I guess I'm making up for it a little bit right now.
It's not
You're
bad.
never too old. I figured now it doesn't matter. I'll have a little bit more to drink. But it doesn't, age is just a number. So when we reach
I
certain
agree.
landmarks in our, it's a big birthday. They keep saying when you reach like 50, 60, 70, 80, it's a big birthday. It's a big birthday. It's a happy birthday, right?
Oh, yeah.
So there we go. Right.
All right,
New
we're going to take a
decade.
commercial break. Tracy's phone's ringing.
So
More
sorry.
to come on the other side of this commercial break. Join us with Sue Kostick and Grace Kostick, joining us talking about mental health awareness and why it is so important to our health and well-being. More to come, and we'll be right back.
Wage garnishments.
Every day we hear stories like this about good folks who are simply struggling to pay their bills. Each of them are living a frightening IRS tax nightmare, and they are afraid it will destroy their lives.
I'm a divorced single mom, and my ex-husband left me and the kids with a lot of unpaid bills, including unpaid taxes. I was really starting to show my stress